I wanted us to look today at the wonder of practice, at the experience of wonder that we find in practice, and at the happiness that that brings. It's kind of a calm but very expansive happiness. So it's at once grounded and very light and energetic. But let's see. So I'll start with reading this poem. It's by one of the Buddha's first women students, and she's talking about her enlightenment experience. And it talks about how the practice actually does it, how if we can have enough sense that the practice is to be trusted and allowed, that there's a wonderful experience that's going to happen on its own. Let me read this to you. So Dhammadina says, for so long, I thought only of the river's end. Then one morning, I set my paddle down to watch the sunrise over the eastern hills, only to find myself floating somehow gently upstream. I promise it was not what I had expected. Yes, so we come with this wonderful determination, and then the instructions are to allow and to release. And once we start to get a sense of practices to be trusted, we can do that. And there's a continually feeling into, am I adding something to this? Or can I really just very closely follow, very in a relaxed way, clearly follow the instructions? And as we have more and more sense that practice is to be trusted, we can look more and more closely and get these wonderful results. I think there's one more related poem that I want to read. It kind of rounds out the sense of a way of looking at what I'm doing or kind of what I'm not doing and feeling safe and held. So this second poem is written by Metika, which means kindness. And she says, I know my older sister passed this way. At the top of the mountain, I spread out my outer robe, where perhaps she once spread hers. I set down my bowl, and there was her staff, a twin of my own. Using both staffs, I lowered myself down and leaned back against a large gray rock. I let go of the staffs, and my hands were empty. The mountain went on holding me. Then it let me go. My staff I also now leave behind, just in case you're ever passing this way. So I'll give you some instructions and see if the non-doing, while safely being held, see how it feels. See if that can be done. And again, because when you really are not doing, what happens is that you find that there's a very careful kind of looking and receiving. So it will still be a doing, but it'll be very receptive, a very receptive doing, and you'll feel it. Let me give you some instructions. So find your seat, and with this, not doing, but rather receiving what is sense. Feel the sensations of your feet resting. They're very alive sensations. At first they seem very quiet, and that's part of coming to the non-doing so that we can see this experience. Move your attention up to your sit bones, feeling your sit bones. Similarly, there's a non-doing, but there's a knowing and a receiving that will still be there and will become more clear. So feel the sensations of your sit bones resting. And then you can feel that the breath in your belly is held by your seat. So again, there's the non-doing and there's the receiving. As your attention rests on your breath. There's a wonderful aliveness. There's a wonderful sharing with the way our bodies are built on the earth, with what our body needs on the earth. So as you feel your body being held as it rests, as you feel your body drawing in air, you may start to feel this shared aliveness. You're tending to your breath in your belly, but you'll feel that the rest of your torso, it's connected, and it's also responding, so you can feel that whole rise and fall. If your body draws in air and your chest expands, you can feel the expanse of the air you're drawing in, the expanse you're breathing into. You can feel that there's no bound to that. There's no limit to the space that our human bodies reside in. let yourself feel, again, that openness, that generosity of space. And you can feel your mind relax. These sensations that are coming to you, a boundless space of generosity, of softness. Your mind can really, really be at ease as the sensations come, as the sensation lifting and falling comes and goes. So nothing has to be done to be with things as they are, to be with this rise and fall, to be with this openness. And so, as your mind rests on these sensations of breath, feel that soft boundlessness of mind. And sensations will come and go. They'll be what you expected, they'll be what you won't expect. You'll tell your mind to rest on your breath, and then thoughts will grab your attention. Just the way we could be at ease and see the expansive breath, you can be at ease and see the expansive light nature of your thoughts. Yeah, at first they'll feel very real and physically there. But as we relax our minds on our breath, our minds stay relaxed on our thoughts. And they're not bothersome. And then the breath becomes clear again. But it's this clear seeing and kindness that we're trying to develop. We're not trying to develop a tight staying on thoughts. Yeah. So, Oh, there's that thought. Oh, look, it's wispy. Oh, that's a pleasant surprise. Oh, there's the in-breath. Yeah, so it's that process of mind. Let yourself go back to your breath with this clarity and this kindness is so available as we watch the loss and flow of breath. And let yourself feel that ease, the ease of your breathing, which brings the ease of your mind. Let yourself feel the openness that follows. And we can share that. We can dedicate the merit mission for all beings to feel happy and at ease. And so thank you for your practice today.